Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi guys, welcome back again with me, Miss Dewi. In our Science Year 3, today we're going to talk about the sun, the earth, and the moon. What's up with these three guys? Let's take a look. First, let's talk about the sun. Sun is a star. A star made of burning gases. So this is a huge ball of gases. And the sun is the brightest star in the sky because it always produces burning gases. And the sun is constantly burning. That's why the temperature is extremely high. So it can become the source of our heat and light. This sun is 4.6 billion years old. Very, very old. And the sun is 110 times bigger than diameter of Earth. So it is 110 times bigger than Earth. Why the sun is important? Heat from the sun keeps the Earth warm and support life. So the heat that produced by the sun and by its distance is enough to keep us warm and support our life, not make us dangerous because too hot. Without the sun, Earth would be too cold for living things to stay alive. So that's why this is the main source of heat and light, because light from the sun allows us to see. Also, plants use the light from the sun to make food. So sun is crucial and very important into living things. Now let's talk about the Earth. What is this? As we know, this is a planet that we live on. This is a green planet. The word Earth comes from Germanic words, means simply the ground. The Earth was formed 4.54 billion years ago, and it's the only known planet to support life. Why? Because the Earth is the only known to have liquid and water on its surface. That's why it could support the life of living things. Now let's talk about the moon. Moon is the Earth's only permanent natural satellite. So Earth only have one satellite, we call it moon. And moon is 400 times smaller than the sun. And also 400 times closer to the Earth. So the distance, if we compare sun and the moon is 400 times closer to the Earth. So sun is 400 times farther from the Earth. Moon's gravitational can produce the ocean tides and the slight lengthening of the day. So moon also affect several parts in Earth as well. Now, what is the sun, the Earth, and the moon looks like? Take a look on the picture. The sun and the moon found in space. This is all space. What is space? Space is huge and dark area around the Earth. So space is where our planet Earth, moon, and sun lies. The sun, the Earth, and the moon are shaped sphere. What is sphere? It is sphere shape, sphere shape, sphere shape. Sphere is circular object that looks like a ball. Now, why the sun seems move across the sky? If we here stand back and then watch the sun all over the day, it look like the sun come rise to us, and then above us the end will be run away from our eyes, as if the sun move across the sky in the daytime, appears and disappears at night. But in fact, the sun does not move across our sky. So what happened actually? This is what happened. So it appears to move. The sun looks like move because the spinning of Earth. Because our Earth has an axis. Axis is the middle, the center line in our Earth, and we move toward our own axis of Earth. So that's why we see the sun up and down every day. The Earth spinning around like a spinning top, just like your spinning wheel. Now, what is this? If we stand up under the sun, an object under the sun form a dark area. You know what is called a dark area? We call it shadow. And shadow is always formed opposite the side of the sun. Look, if this boy's shadow right here, so the light came from the opposite side, like this. If the sun come from the west, the shadow, if the sun come from the west, the shadow will be at the east part, at the opposite side of the sun. Position of the sun in the sky change throughout the day. That's why size and position of shadow also change. Look at this picture. This boy is standing in the middle of the field. Let's take a look at in the morning, 8 a.m. in the morning. So the sun comes from the east. So that's why the shadow go in the opposite side. At noon, the sun really goes in the middle. So the shadow is on the south. But what about in the evening? In the evening, the shadow goes to the west. The sun comes from the west. So the shadow goes in the opposite direction. The shadow is longer in the morning and the evening. Now, how do the earth and the moon move? Let's take a look. We know that our planet Earth moves around the sun. A period of movement, one times it requires 365 days. We call the movement. The Earth moves around the sun in circular path. We say it revolve. And one revolution, it needs 365 days to complete. And then the circular part is called an orbit. Now, what about the moon? Moon moves around our planet Earth. One time movement, it needs 30 days. That's why we call 1 month. Why does the moon seem to change its shape? What happened actually? So actually, the shape of the moon looks different every day. If we are here at the Earth, we saw the first quarter, and then we saw waxing crescent, we saw the new moon, waning crescent, last quarter, waning gibbons, and then full moon, waxing gibbon, and then back again. The different shape of moon looks every day because the sun shines on different parts of the moon. So when the moon moves, the only part that faced by the sun is here. So that's make the shape of the moon that we see from Earth is different every day. The change we see in the moon is called moon phase. Okay guys, be the best in our galaxy. I love you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.